Now you can hear me. Okay, so hello. So let's see, where are we? Solo. So hello and welcome to this exciting stream. Are we streaming live all everywhere? Welcome. So if you are watching this, let us know in the comments that you're there, and yeah, and we'll do some exciting stuff hopefully today. It's a very experimental stream today. What's going on? What's going to happen today is Achim is on the road. He's bicycling around his hometown, and so what we recently had the idea that there's an event in fall where people might want to put vehicles on a map in real time. So we're trying different ways to see how well they work, and if we have to come up with another solution, we will try to use WhatsApp, share location thingy, and the Apple Find My app, and see how fast it updates, and if it's possible to actually do a real-time tracking. So Achim took his bike. He's currently biking out. he's on outbound, and I hope he will call in soon with Mimo call from his iPhone. And then we'll see him, and I can already put this back, and you will see him here in the other window coming up when he calls in, and we have our traditional playground set up here. Above me there is the document that we're gonna be playing with, and above Achim on the other side, here is the output from the playground, so you can follow along and see what's going on. Today we also have to so first of all, we will be trying to use several different things, and maybe I will share them on the screen instead of the playground document, just to get started. So I hope that Achim will call in soon. Let's see if I get a message from him. Maybe I should send him the link to call into. I'm already live, so I should yeah, he should call in soon. So yeah, it'll take him some time to get to where he wants to be. So if you are watching this, and if you have questions, you can post them in the link, and you can post them, sorry, in the comments. And I'm trying to do different things here while I'm talking, while I'm waiting for Achim to call in. I'm trying to do some content for you guys. So if you have questions, anything, just ask them in the comments, and I will be doing my best to help you out. So Achim, where are you? Achim, I'm still waiting. Let's see. Yeah, so maybe there's no cell reception where he is at. He's using his iPhone, and he will be using Mimo Call, the standard client over Safari, and so I'm waiting for him to call in. And while I'm waiting, I can answer questions. So if you have any questions, just post them and I know there are some people watching, so um, so we can get something started here. James Hutchinson, hello from Dublin. Yes, hello James from beautiful Austria today. Today is going to be a very chaotic live stream because we are trying several things. Achim went out with his bike into the woods, and we will do first. We will try to use several techniques to track his location and put it on a map in mimoLive, and to see if that works, because a couple of customers had recently come to us and asked about this. So we thought we might have to go out and try ourselves. And in the second part, if we still have enough time, we have to finish up pretty on time today. But if we still have time, we will try to set up some streaming. And while I'm talking and while I'm waiting for Achim to call in, I could actually try to put my computer on the internet so I can actually have Achim stream to it later on. The way I have to do this, I have to map the ports outside my network, so my external IP number. Achim can use my external IP number to stream to my mimoLive, setting up an RTSP source, and yeah. Yes, James. Yeah, I was just talking about this. Most out of the FFmpeg source. So the FFmpeg source is there's Achim. So yeah, let's see if I can get Achim. If I can hear Achim. Achim, can I hear you?
Yeah. Hi, Oliver.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Why can't I hear
Unfortunately,
you?
I have an echo of my own voice.
Maybe because my
This is
setup doesn't
very
work
strange.
yet.
Because the echo is very...
I think, yeah. Well, it works better if you turn it on. So, Achim.
What do you want to... Hi, Oliver.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can I hear you? Say something.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I can still, I can't hear you, but that's probably because I turned off, yeah, of course.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2.
It works better if you turn it on. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
You're coming in very loud, which is very nice. And there's birds.
Yeah, and do you also hear the echo?
No, I don't hear any echo.
Okay. So this is very annoying on my end.
Oh, I know what this is. I know. Hang on a second. Yeah, we have to fix that. Now there's no echo anymore.
Testing. Yeah, it's much better, but I can hear myself still.
You can still hear yourself. You shouldn't be able to hear yourself.
Okay.
Because I turned on mix minus. So
at least the echo is gone.
The echo is gone? Yeah, so maybe that's just, yeah. So you are on the field, and we wanted to set up something where we can track you. So one thing to do, one way to do this is going to be, I'm going to move over this, and then I'm launching the Find My app. And gonna put that on.
So actually, I have a second phone, so we can run the map and stuff on the second phone.
Oh, cool. So yeah, so you need to share your location with me, and the way how to do this is there is on the phone, and also on the I'm gonna solo the playground here for a second. There you see as share my location down Yeah, let me see if I can turn on mouse poser. Yep. And it's Command 3. Yes, so back down here in the corner there's a share my location. And the same thing is on the iPhone app. When you go to people, you can share your location. So Achim, can you share your location with me?
I try so.
And then you should show up here.
Currently, it shows my persons. And I guess you need to add one. No. Ah, hier it is. Standort teilen an.
Nice birds in the background.
Yeah, it's spring.
Ah.
So I'm typing in your ID.
My Apple ID, and then you should be able to, and you should be coming here.
Let's see.
Ah, there you are. What do I do here? Share for 1 hour. Oh, now I'm sharing with you. Ah, you need to share with me.
That's
yeah.
Nice as well.
Okay, so yeah. So one trick is here, if I go to contact, you now see that there's an Apple ID that you may want to label this differently. So we go to the contacts list and add this contact to the contacts list and give it a name. So let's see. I should not show any information, any sensitive information on the screen. So let's go and add some contact, new contact. So if I do a new contact list, you can't see. Can I hide the contact list? So that you can't see the list. Can I hide that? Before I show it on the screen, I should be able to hide the contact list. You can't do that. Okay, so I have to just simply do it this way. I just move that into the screen just very carefully. So you can't see that, damn it. Let's do it this way. And then the other way around. Move that information out of the screen. So
I mean, in the meantime, I can show what I'm going to try to do now.
So now I'm gonna add here a name, and I'm gonna just call it bicycle 1 or bicycle, and then I'm gonna
because I have a helmet on already.
And then I'm gonna have to add the where do I add the contact information? There's okay. So now, if you look at this, it will say bicycle on the map, which is awesome. So
yeah, and also you should switch to satellite image because
yeah. So what we do now is we just set up a screen capture in mimoLive in the playground document. Just add a screen capture. Or should I do a window? I'm doing a window capture because that is more convenient right now. So I can select the Find My window and just put that on here. And now I have the map where I am seeing Achim or the bicycle. Now we can do things like zoom in and Achim, as Achim already said, we can switch to the satellite view so we can actually see where he's at. Go over here. There's that. 3D. We can do a 3D view even, but only if you have like if we have
houses.
If we have houses, which is not the case in where Achim is at. So let's switch to satellite, and then we can see where Achim is on the satellite.
So in the meantime, I'll show what I try to do right now.
Where are you there?
So I have Oliver. Can you hear me?
Yep.
So this is a gorilla pod, and I'll try to mount my phone here, and also I have some gaffer tape to really secure it so it don't drop down. And then I try to ride the bike.
Oh yeah, don't crash or something. But we want to see if we can actually follow you on the map or on the satellite view. So if you ride your bike, we will see where your location is, and then we can see if we can how often it updates, and how good we can how well we can follow you around on the map. So are you ready to start?
Almost. So just type the phone. Not grabbing all my stuff.
So I should probably add a stopwatch to the screen so we can actually see, and maybe I want to crop the window a little bit.
How does it look like?
Nice view.
Is it leveled somehow?
Yeah, enough. Good enough.
Okay, let's try this.
Let's try this. So now we have the view from the vehicle coming in via Mimo call. Can solo Achim a little bit. This is real time coming in over Mimo call.
Is this too shaky, the camera? Or
no, that's okay. It's okay.
Because if I hold it a little bit, it won't shake that much. Is this better?
Yeah, it's good enough. And if we would do this in real, we would use a gimbal. So it would even out the shaking. Well, the iPhone should also be able to add some anti-shaking, right? Yeah. So we see that you already started, but you're still in the same location on Find My. And I guess that's because we don't get updates in real time. So maybe you can stop and we wait.
Already, it will take about a minute.
About a minute to update, and then it will jump all the way, I think. Meanwhile, I can we could zoom in a little bit on the. Yeah, now it jumped all the way down, and it doesn't, and the map doesn't auto follow. So that is. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't. Oh yeah, I have to select. I need to select the person, and then it will. Yeah, so if it's enough to have the location every minute or so, then this method seems to be good enough. Instead of running the Find My app on the computer and doing a screen grab, we could also run it on an iPad and use NDI screen capture to put it into our live stream. But yeah, so it's about every minute or so, maybe a little longer, that it takes to update. So Achim, I think you can stop now, and we will switch and try the other methods.
Okay.
Oh, and now
it cross this road.
Now it seemed to have lost your exact location. Now it found you again. Oh, who did you upset there?
No, it's my brakes on the
Oh,
bicycle.
the brakes of the bicycle. Yeah. So where do you plan to go
I'm
now?
going just 100 meters.
There's a spot where you can
There's a
stop
bench,
and...
you know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So here comes the bench. Okay.
Okay, so we
So
have some...
why did the location update stop?
No, it just updated again in just now. So we do have about every minute, every 2 minutes, we have an update where you are, and that's maybe good enough for some purposes, but we will see if we can if we can do better. And there is like a couple of comments in our comments, so I will try to switch to those and see if we
Yes.
can bring them on screen. So just saying hello. Hi, Emre. James is suggesting that we use Waze instead, and yes, we will use WhatsApp at next, because Waze and Google can also be used for this, but they have this problem that you're not allowed to use the material, the maps material
Maps.
on, and so this is kind of like a no-go for some customers. You might want to, see for yourself if you want to get in trouble with those people, but I'm not sure about Waze, but we know that we can use the Apple Maps, and
So WhatsApp is
WhatsApp.
actually using the Apple Maps
Yeah,
on the Macintosh.
yeah. So so Gustavo is also in the house. Gustavo Nunes, greetings from Paraguay. I hope. So what we're doing here, just to recap for people who joined later, is that we are sending Achim onto a field trip, and we like to track his position on a map in mimoLive. That's That's an idea that a couple of customers have put forth in the last couple of weeks, and so we are testing different ways, and this one is using Find My, the app from Apple that allows you to locate your friends and your devices. And as far as I can see here, or what we found out so far, is that this is all working quite well, but it has an update about every 2 minutes. So only if you're okay with updating not in real time, then this solution can be used. And now we want to try WhatsApp and see if that updates better. So I'm gonna close this Find My and remove it from my document here, so that okay. So, and now we are opening WhatsApp, and Achim share the location with me on WhatsApp.
I'll try so.
And then we'll see if we can use it the same way we can use the Find My app. Let's see, switch off that buffer. Still waiting for that.
I need to enable the location for WhatsApp first.
Okay. Yeah, that's one thing you have to do on an iPhone is to allow WhatsApp to capture your location all the time, also in the background. So did you send it to me?
So now I send it to you. I hope that this is the correct address.
I didn't get it yet. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
I can't see your. It's a different
it's a
Live-Standard.
different account.
Sie den Stand auf deinem Telefon. Okay, so this is the Mac app doesn't support watching the live location, so we have to use WhatsApp on the iPhone. And I will turn this on and hopefully no, can I just move the can I move this
I
out of
must
the
say,
way?
this is a nice office here. I guess I will turn to this place.
How can I make the map full screen? Interesting. Yeah, well, so
I think there is a little zoom icon in one of the corners, right?
yep. So I'm using NDIHX capture to capture the screen and send it over to mimoLive. And I can't WhatsApp. So I can't hide the sender, and I don't want to share their phone number. Why
You
can't
need
I?
to add the phone number to your address book, I guess.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just
So
get
let's do
replaced
the
with it.
same trick. Info. Make a new contact, and we call this bicycle. So the contact information isn't available on the screen. Still doesn't show me on the map. Let me see if I restart this, does it work then? Yes, okay. So now I can actually capture this with a NDI source. So one of the big disadvantages of this method is then right away is that we can't use it in full screen. But I'm gonna show you what I mean by this. No audio. Put this on this and here. So, oh yeah,
Still in the same location.
still in the same location. So now you have to get on the bike again and drive around so we can see
Okay.
if we okay, so while Achim is getting ready for that, I can answer more questions. The contact with Achim looks excellent, very fluid. Is it with a 3G, 4G, or 5G signal? I think it's LTE, right? So
Yeah, it's correct.
yeah, and this is
So
of
now,
course Mimo call on Safari browser, and that shows just that WebRTC is actually quite a good system for bringing in mobile video. So now Achim is driving, and we see updates. Do we see updates? Yes, it updates, but it still doesn't update real time. Let's see how many seconds this is. Yeah, but it's better than Find My, because it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every 5 seconds maybe.
oh, that's quite good.
That's quite good. And you have what are these things called in English? The grill,
Really?
the Grillen.
Oh, can't remember.
Yokom asks, could you do this with Reporter? And Yeah, you can also do this with mimoLive Reporter. We just using the Mimo Call client because Achim, are you actually using the Mimo Call client or are you using the Reporter app
Well, I'm on the browser.
on the browser? Yeah,
So,
and that's because we wanted to make it even easier to use, so people don't have to download an app. So now that it also works on the browser. So why did my my NDI stopped? Because my phone went to sleep mode. You have to turn that off if you want to do continuous screen capturing. So should come back now. Yes. And we see that it updates every 5 seconds, but it's still not doing very fluid updates. So I guess, Achim, we will have to do something in Mimo Call to allow sending of location data through Mimo Call,
yeah, that would be awesome.
so we can actually do this ourselves and not depend on any other system. Tom Yokom, I guess Oliver rides the bikes next time. No, I don't. Yeah, so I think this is very good information. So we tried Find My app to pinpoint Achim's location and found that it takes about a minute or 2 minutes, between a minute and 2 minutes to update. And now we see that WhatsApp updates much more often. So this is a much better way to track the location of a vehicle, is just to put someone on the vehicle with WhatsApp on the iPhone or on an Android device and share the location, and then you will get updates about once every 5 seconds. And that is a very good information. So where are you going, Achim, now? What's next?
So I happen to carry around a drone, and maybe we can pull that off to send the video feed directly to your Mimo Live computer.
Yeah. So I'm gonna while you get to the and set up the drone, I'm gonna try to set up my network and maybe let people see. I don't know how much I can share about this. Let's see if we can share enough so that I don't don't compromise my network maybe. So what we need to do is I'm gonna do this while we still see Achim's location on the map.
Actually, can you hear all the grills right now?
Yeah, all the chirps.
Maybe I just turn around and get away from them. Not too annoying.
Yeah, we hear a lot of birds as well, so no problem.
Birds are fun.
We should record the sounds and we can play them whenever there's like silence. Okay, so let me see. What do we have to do? We have to open up my network so that my computer is reachable from the internet. So I need to set up a port forwarding, and I need to set up the port forwarding. For what port do I need to set it up? Let me just check in documentation. So we have some. So what we want to do is we want to use Achim has an app on his phone that allows the drone to stream to an RTMP server. So we want to set up an RTMP server and route that, make that available from the internet so that Achim can send the data to my Mac, and I can put it here in mimoLive. And to do this, we have to figure out what port actually to open. And I think we can set up the port, we can define the port ourselves. So we have the documentation for the FFmpeg source, FFmpeg source, RTMP. And yes, we can just set the port, and 1935 is the default port. Now I only have to get on my network management system. I have a Unify system here, and I can launch this. And
now to fly the drone, I need a proper head.
ha! Yes.
So actually, I guess I want to change the phone. So Oliver,
Yeah.
can you please send the invitation link for this Mimo call to the other phone?
Okay.
So I want to change the phone.
How I do this with WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
And to the one that I've labeled bicycle. So it should be this one.
Here
Got
we go.
it?
Right.
Okay.
So hold on just a second.
So I'm trying, while Achim is doing that, I'm trying to get my system here to forward port 1935 to my computer so we can set up an RTMP server that Achim can actually send information to. I'm not sure, and that's one thing we want to find out, is how we can, or if we have to give the internal IP number or the external IP number to RTMP streaming server, so Achim can connect to it. Let's see how that works. But maybe it's because of the address translation I have to use the internal one. Now I just have to find the setting where I can set up the port forwarding, and something is not working here. Let's see. Auto enable dynamic DNS. Where can I put in the port forwarding?
Oh yeah, I'm back again. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. So here I'm at the frame. It's not mirrored, of course. Okay. So let's see. So I'm wrapping my drone. Unboxing. The drone is an DJI Mavic Mini, and we're using a special third-party app. It's called Lychee, and this app is able to live stream to an RTP destination.
So I'm going to show how to set this up on my network on the playground here. I can just give it the port forwarding rule a name, and then I can just forward port 1935 to my internal IP number, what is my internal IP number? Where do I find my internal IP number? On system preferences, my IP number, network. So my IP number is, yep. So IP, this is the wrong one. 192.168.121.17. Forward the same port, 1935. And we apply changes, and then I will just have my network forwarded. Once it redeploys, we should have the proper port forwarded. So now I can set up I can switch back to my mimoLive document. Just move that over here to the playground document and create a new MPEG source, and then add the settings for setting up a router here, a server, and let's do this. Now we have to type in the number 168.121.17.35, and I will put Achim just as an ingest key, and now we are done. We can actually start this by switching to keep alive so that Achim can stream to this. Just move the camera. So now we should have Achim be able to send. Achim, I have to send you the IP number, right?
Yeah, please, on my phone.
Okay.
There's a complete. Can you fill out the complete RTSP? Because otherwise I need
I'm gonna send you the complete string that you have to put in. RTMP. Do you have to type in the URL? Or just an IP number?
It's the complete RTMP path.
Okay.
However, I need to reset the drone's compass. Currently, I can't find where to do this on that app.
So that should be the RTMP. So what Achim has to do is he has to put in my external IP number, followed by the port number, / and then the key, which I set to Achim, and then he should be able to send the drone video into my document here. We'll just have to give him a minute, set this up.
Yeah,
and see
just a second. So where did you send it to?
To your WhatsApp on your other phone.
Let's see if this works.
So we will have Achim on the Mimo call on his one phone and sending the stream from the drone through his other phone. So Tom asks, does Achim have his drone and can he switch back and forth? I have both feeds in mimoLive here, and I can switch back and forth between Achim's drone and his iPhone. So we can actually do a very good.
Interestingly,
If it works, if it works.
yeah, currently the camera froze on that
Oh,
app.
okay.
Need to see if I can reset the app.
As I said in the beginning of the stream, it's going to be a very experimental one. And we will have a lot of fun. We have about 10 minutes left to get this to work. And if we get it to work, we will open a bottle of champagne. If we don't get it to work, we will have to do another stream another time.
So it reads the correct RTMP URL. Okay. So failed to connect to live stream server.
Okay,
so I guess the port forwarding is not correct.
Yeah, I think there's a different problem because I have a message here in the FFmpeg thing, and it stopped, and it says standard out read completion notification error NSF file handle operation exception code user info. So maybe I do have to just restart the FFmpeg source. It won't restart. Why is that? Starting. So now it's starting again. Should it say running at some point?
No. First, it's just when it is listening, the server is listening, then it's just spinning the wheel.
Okay.
It waits actually for data.
So try it again, because
you're ready.
Yes.
I'm going for it. Now it says live.
Okay, I don't see any. Ah, now I see video. Hey, wow. This is amazing. This is amazing.
So this is live from my drone.
Very cool.
Let's see.
Hey.
Let's see if I can still fly it. It means sometimes.
Yeah, you haven't done that in a while, huh? So what we actually now have, and it's yay! We have Achim here coming this way. He coming in on a Mimo call on one iPhone, and the drone coming in through RTMP. It says
for some reason the drone won't start. I need to calibrate the. Still, I need to calibrate the compass, but I can't find the button for it.
Still, this is amazing.
Ich pass auf, danke.
Ich glaube, das wird sehr gut sein und ist wurscht.
Ja, passt.
So Achim is talking to some person who's coming along.
Yeah. Just a reminder to be nice
extra careful.
For some reason. Now it works. Okay. Can you see this?
Yes. I can see the stream.
Great.
Absolute amazing. Let me solo that. That's amazing. Flying drone live in real time, coming in through RTMP from the field through LTE. Very nice. Very nice. So now you can see where Achim lives, in the beautiful Alps. And we can switch over to Achim, of course. See
You still see me?
Now I see you. Now I see the drone. Now you can do a selfie with the drone, huh? You can turn around and see yourself. Show yourself
so
where you are. There you are.
below here.
Nice. There's another biker coming by. And wow. And now we can switch between Achim and the view from the top. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, Tom does. Yeah, Tom has it right. Champagne.
So how fluent is the live stream right now?
The live stream is
From
very
the drone.
fluent, but there's a lot of artifacts, compression artifacts.
Okay.
I guess this is because of when you move around the image a lot, then the compression for the RTMP stream is probably the problem. So the live stream that comes from the drone is of course a much reduced bandwidth stream. But in this case, I mean, we wanted to just show that it works in principle. You may want to do, use a more professional drone if you. This is a Mavic Mini, right? An older Mavic Mini. Yeah. So Mavic just announced version 3 of the Mavic Mini 3, and of course, I think that has much better processing power, and so it's much easier to or it has a much better video quality. So we have to buy an upgrade, Achim.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice.
So
Yeah, but
I
now
guess
we
important
see
is to
a lot
explain
of
that we
artifacts.
don't have. Yeah, it's for some reason it's not a good reception.
You don't have a good reception there. Yeah, you're getting site. You're getting. They're using anti-drone signals to. So
To bring me down.
to bring you down.
So I guess the thing we need to explain is that the important and the interesting part is that we don't see the overlays from the app itself. So it's just a clean video.
Yeah, and that's because the app you're using is it's called Litchi. Is made especially for RTMP streaming, right? So it does provide a clean feed. All right,
So let's see
Achim.
if I can turn down the camera. Okay.
Now it's getting shaken. Oh. Now it's getting closer again to Achim.
Here we go.
And now we also have the noise. Woo!
That's it.
All right. Thank you very much, Achim. We have to wrap up the stream because we need the studio for the next event.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for taking the
perfect
ride
timing.
with that. Perfect timing. Thank you for taking the ride with us, and get home well and safe. And everybody watching, thank you very much sticking with us. It's been fun, and I think we shown two things. We shown that WhatsApp is a pretty good solution for tracking a vehicle, but we still have we might want to do our own solution. Achim, yes, I'm still hot about this. So we can put multiple people on a map, maybe, for example, and also get their video, so we can put their video on the map. That would also be awesome. And yeah, something like that. And fortunately, we do have some time for the second event. For the first event, the customer wants to do this next weekend, so we have to recommend them to use WhatsApp. And for the other event, we might come up with our own solution. And the other thing we showed was how to use RTMP streaming, that it is possible to stream from the field via a cell phone connection to my mimoLive here from half across the world, no, just half across the country. And so I get the signal from about 200 miles away, and we can still use a pretty good signal from that drone. All right. Thank you, Achim. Thank you, everybody,
You're welcome.
for watching, and see you in the next stream next week.
Bye.
Bye.